afternoon, and welcome once again to the TV program show, The Life Behind Drug Trafficking. Today, we will go into the depths of Sinaloa, Mexico. We will have contact with a person who decided to dedicate time of his days, and this person, it is from the Sinaloa cartel, that agreed to have a private interview with us. His name is Diego, so let's go with him. At this time, we go with our location guide that the hitman told us that we will interview next. To see him, he has given us a location that is very secret for him. Therefore, we will arrive without seeing anything. And the only thing that we can feel is that we are in a field with a lot of land surrounded by people, I think. And the truth is, I feel a little bit scared, but he told us that we could be sure that absolutely nothing's gonna happen and that we wouldn't have any problems here. So let's go. And well, finally we arrived. Hello, good afternoon, Diego, and I'm gonna introduce myself. I am Akemi, the interviewer, and tell me, Diego, how are you today?
Hello, nice to meet you, Akemi. The truth is that I am very good, and you?
Well, also thank you so much. And the reason of my visit is to ask you some questions, if you allow me.
Of course, I do confidently, Akemi.
Well, I will start with a question that is a little bit private. What does a hitman live day to day? I'd like you to explain to me what life is like as a drug dealer. I guess he can trust anyone. How do you feel about that? And are you happy with this life?
Well, the truth is that I feel a little scared all the time. I'm looking around me. I cannot trust anybody. I fear for my family, but financially we don't need lack anything. I constantly receive treats and that is life more than anything. Always worry about you back.
Wow, the truth is how interesting and how dangerous it is. But I think that at the end of the road, this makes you more attentive to what you do. And I will continue with the questions. Have you ever been kidnapped or a relative of yours? I don't think you can walk down the street like a normal person, or yes?
The truth is that I have my gun with me all the time. I came armed, but this is the part and the risks of that we run when we enter on this business. Fortunately, they have never kidnapped me or someone close to me more than anything treats, but it does not happen.
I imagine you always have to be armed. If not, then how will you defend your life against your enemies? Have you ever tried the drugs you have sold? I mean, at some point you have to try it, right?
Well, we have even tried. There are people in the business who become addicted to it, but the truth is that it is bad for us to be consuming wire people who have to be in life at all the time, and for some reason we're drug. Well, what do you think will happen to us if they attack us? Because they're going to catch us. It is obvious then. That is why we try not to use it. We don't consume it. We sell it.
How interesting it is to know a lot about you. And tell me, do you have contact with some who is your political boss or something like that? Or it's different?
Well, if a boss who gives orders does not, but if they usually do us many favors, since we need help with something, we ask a politician that we have on the payroll, signs then the agreement until they help them with the money to his political campaign. And the condition is that once he won, he has to fulfill favors for us at the moment that he asked for the money.
I was not informed about that. It's that you caught me by surprise. My question in general is, who is your boss, or who is the person that tells you what do you need to do in an exactly moment or something like that?
Well, we have a boss who is the boss of the plaza, and he's one of who always give us orders about what we have to do. And this is our life, and forgive me, but this is the last all information I can provide for you.
Oh, of course, don't worry. I understand the situation and the fact that you cannot provide us with so much information, but it's okay, the information that you gave us. And it was a pleasure to meet you. We hope to be in contact soon. And once again, thank you very much for attending with us today, and we wish you the best. Thank you. Well, as you could hear, this is the secret life of a drug dealer. Something difficult, as we could see. And this we conclude this informative interview. We wish you a nice weekend and keep watching this TV program show. We are planning on who you want us to interview the next time. And until the next, bye.